For the flat structure, it has a wider span of control. Because it has a wider span of control, it means there's a manager with large numbers of subordinates. What are the benefits of using a flat structure? Number one, communication is better because the chain of command is shorter. Because we don't have a lot of managers, decision making will be faster, swift, based on the fact that it's only one individual making directions towards the west. So communication is not going to be distorted, information is not going to be distorted. That is why communication is better. Unlike here, where you have the manager in far away from the subordinates. So before the information here gets here, some information might be missing. Or here, it's shorter. So the information might not as miss as here. Do we understand better communication here? Yeah. The second one, management costs are lower because there are few layers of management here. Here we have few numbers of managers. Here we have more managers. So here the business have to pay a lot of managers here, but here it doesn't have to pay a lot of managers. So that means management cost is lesser here. So that's
an example.
What?
Can you give an example?
Example of this? Mm-hmm. Well, we could use the school because at least you know the school. Based on the structure here, I could call it a wider span.
Wider?
Yeah, because you have the manager and she's closer to everyone here.
Yeah.
She has subordinates, yes?
What about
The tall structure usually happens in larger firms, right?
Yeah. Tall structure, when you look at the tall structure, we might as well talk about the main building. Is it clear?
Yeah, so the arcades.
Yeah, because no. We have the principal, we have the directors, we have the principal, then there are a lot of managers. There's manager for finance, there's manager for this, there's manager for that, there's manager for this. Then they have supervisors going down.
Yeah, so
before it gets to the
can't go
teachers.
to the principal directly.
You can't.
Yeah.
So that's the taller one. But here is a wider span of control because you have the manager, then there are supervisors, and we are here.
What about the university?
I don't know. I've not been there. Is it clear?
Yes.
But most of the time, when we talk about a taller structure, it's mostly for the multinationals or bigger companies. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So what are the problems? Okay, the last one. Employees are empowered. As a result, they have more responsibility. So in this structure, because the manager cannot be everywhere, closely monitoring, you can stop that already. The managers cannot be everywhere. It means the manager has to delegate authority. So here, this might take this might take this. So it becomes lesser for the manager, yes or no? So that means these individuals are empowered. They start having responsibility.
Can this happen in big firms?
Big firms, no, not really. Not really. For smaller firms. One of the reasons why this could happen in smaller firms is that smaller firms do not have that financial capability to pay a lot of managers.
Yeah.
So you could have just 2 managers. The same manager functioning as human resources, finance, administration, and the rest. Because they don't have the financial capability. Close it, please. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And what are the problems about this? Managers may lose control. Because if you have to monitor everybody, it's difficult to manage people. That's the most difficult thing in this world to manage is people. Yeah.
This is smaller than this one, so it's
Oh, yeah. So here, you might lose sight of some of them. And that means you're losing control. Do you get it? And the other one, communication problem due to wider span of control. Coordination, yeah, sorry. It might be difficult for you to arrange people, to organize them. Because there are so much. Unlike here, I just have to speak to 3 people. You just have to speak, or she just have to speak to 3. Here, you have to speak to more people here. So to put them together might be difficult here. But to put them together here is easier. So that's the difference between a tall structure and a flat structure. A flat structure has a wider span of control. A tall structure has a smaller span of control. Is it clear? Thank you. So we have matrix now after this.
Okay.